But you guys didn't scan the film here. So part of the insurance in the agreement was that you were allowed to send it to a third party to do that work.
That's right. And I believe they approved that third party also, who we were starting to communicate with.
So that first batch that you pulled together and you sent away, how long before it came back?
Oh, very fast. But Rob can take the story up at this point, because we didn't want to ship the first batch. We just thought it'd be much safer. And the guy we worked with is this guy, Reed Beauvais. He founded a place called Reflex Technologies.
Okay.
And he's in Burbank. Okay. So we said, Rob, want to go to Burbank?
So when I said dropped it off real quick in LA, I meant the time it takes to get from Tacoma, Washington to LA. I'm just going to drive straight there and straight back, and that's all I'm going to be doing. And once I got to the front door of the Reflex Technologies, I pretty much was like, here's the film. See you later. Hop back in my car and immediately start driving back.
No way.
Yeah. They gave me a water.
Did they give you a receipt at least or something? I mean,
nope. They were already ready for me. They knew I was showing up. Okay. We'd called ahead of time, gave them our time frame.
Yep. And I
rolled a card into their front door.
I was orchestrating everything back here from the
You were the puppet master.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. I love doing that stuff.
So you dropped the film off.
Grabbed a water.
And jumped
back in the car, drove another 5 hours.
So that original batch of film, so you dropped off at Burbank. How did you get back here?
It was shipped back.
They shipped it back. So you were okay with them once you got the cleaned up copy. You were okay with shipping it.
It's a safety measure, you know? Right. And
they gave us they sent us the newly copied.
It's very safety conscious because I mean he's a pro and he knows how these projects work. But how it would work is the stuff would be down there in their highly insured film chamber that they have on site, and so he'd make all the digitized copies, and then he'd FedEx overnight hard drives. Then I'd crack open the hard drives and. That was probably the part that was like beyond Christmas, like even more so than like finding out what we had to work with for the very first time. Seeing the stuff like come off the press was just really amazing, and it just looks great.
Basically, once we got the hard drive, confirmed everything was there, backed it up ourselves, then we called back down there and we were like, okay, good to ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was always this process. Yeah. I would get the hard drives. I would check the stuff out. We'd get another set of hard drives and make an offsite backup here. Once all that was done and it was in 2 locations here, I would say, okay, send the film. Then he would FedEx the film overnight. It would arrive here. We'd get it safely back on the shelf. And only then would I give him the purge order to get rid of his files.
Okay.
Because batch 1 was probably, dozens of terabytes. I can't remember how many, but these files that you get back are huge.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we're getting pretty much the best of the best right now.